What's up, y'all? I'm Courtney Jasmine. Welcome to my diary. Today we are going to be talking about hair care and basically how to not get effed up like I did. um, so crazy part is that it happened twice, right? So I think it was like 2011, somewhere right before then, right? I had always been getting relaxers in my hair, and my hair, was all the way down to like the middle of my back, which I was very much attached to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't color it, I didn't do anything to it. I just took care of it. You know what I mean? And I got a little spicy in college and was like, I think I'm gonna add a little color. I like this burgundy color. I put it in there. And then we had some like event coming up to where we were gonna be taking pictures, and I needed a relaxer. My mom usually does this for me, but I was like, I'm going to go ahead and let my homegirl do it. Side note, the homegirl never really liked me. We will get into that way later because that's a whole story within itself, probably like an hour long, the trauma. But this girl, she had been doing relaxers. Her mom was my hairstylist. Her mom had her help her do my hair before. So it's not like it was new. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't like she ain't never done it. And it's just a relaxer. If you know, if you've ever got a relaxer, you know exactly what that is. So she puts the relaxer in, but just happens to leave some, as she said, maybe a little bit around the edges. Babes, the entire edge of my hair, all the way around, was falling out. I had these huge, like Shirley Temple curls that were popping out. And I was like, what the F is this? Like, come on, like, be for real. So then finally, we just chopped it all off. I was like, man, I'm not going to keep dealing with this. But I was also very much sad because my hair went from all the way down to the middle of my back to like about this long. And that hurt my feelings. That hurt my feelings real bad. I didn't like that. But I was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm cute. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not too far down bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm just upset mainly. Now, fast forward, because at that point, I had been growing my natural hair out for like 8 years. And it was thick. It was curly. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I didn't do much to it, again, because it was just in its natural state. We just left it alone, took care of it, made it healthy, right? I'm in Mississippi at this point, and I go to this woman named Melissa. She is in Jackson, or like Ridgeland, Mississippi, kind of on the outskirts of Jackson, like my town was. And she said she specialized in natural hair. Bet. So I heard of her through my mama. So my mama she going to her for a while, like a really long time. And my mom tells her, I want my hair colored and I want it platinum blonde. She takes my mom from a very, very dark brunette to a platinum blonde. Beautiful. No damage, no nothing. It was awesome. So I asked her basically like, hey, in a few months, I would like to dye my hair purple for Halloween. Is that something we can do? She says yes, right? So I ask all the questions. I'm like, hey, like, is it permanent color? Do I have to do anything to my hair? Like, I'm asking, is this a safe thing to do? And she's telling me it's going to be safe. Don't worry. I'm not going to do anything that's going to damage your hair. It's going to be a permanent color, but with us taking care of your hair for as long as we are, it should be fine. Cool. And like I said, I had been going to her for about 8 months prior to this. Like I want to say it was every 6 weeks. I was going to get a blowout and a silk press and like trim my ends. Just trim my ends. Like I said, the game plan that her and I worked out was I want my hair to be as healthy as it can be, as long as it can be. I don't want no layers. I don't want no too much of nothing else. I just want healthy hair. This woman butchered my shit. Like, straight butchered it. She over bleached my hair, which caused a bunch of dead ends. And then, which I'm assuming this is why she did this, she went back with one of those straight razor combs where like it has the razors in the teeth of the comb, and she talking about, oh, I'm just catching some flies, like some flyaways or whatever, like, you know what I mean? But in all actuality, she was thinning out my hair. Why would you thin out my hair? Ain't nobody ever asked you to do that. Ain't nobody ever tell you that was something that I wanted done. Why would you do that? Anyways, obviously I was distraught because not only had she ruined my thick, beautiful, curly hair, because once you thin it out like that, the curl pattern is not the same. I don't have the same curl patterns in the same place like I used to. Like, my hair right now is like 4 different styles. It's 4 different curl patterns. And so the color also came out within like 3 weeks. I mean, like every time I touched my head, every time I put on a shirt, it was coming out. And I'm like, hey, yo, first of all, why does my hair feel like this? Second of all, B, you said this color was permanent, and now this shit is coming off as soon as I breeze through the wind. Like, what the hell is going on? Mind you, there was nothing I could really do. There was absolutely nothing I could really do. Now, yes, I left an angry review, because that's about as far as I could go. But I was warning folks. I was like, hey, don't let this woman touch your fucking head. Do not let this goddamn woman touch your head. You will be like me, and you will be sad as shit. Also very like mad. I had murderous intent. I wanted to put a house on top of her, bro. But of course, I'm too cute for prison, so I had to chill out with that. I was mad as hell though. So now I will say there was a time frame where it got a wee bit better, but I was also very much pregnant. And them pregnancy hormones, dog, they be making you feel all glowy and miraculous and oh my god, like I was unbelievable, but without the weave. Like, I loved it. My hair was getting strong again. It looked like it was getting, like that growth back and everything. And then it just stopped. I had my son, it stopped. I was like, boo, this sucks. So here we are now, and that has been well, it's been about 8 years. It's been about 8 years. And I am so disappointed in what my head looks like. I think I am going to do the big chop again. And this time, like, I'm not so much attached. I am like attached to my hair, but not in the way I was before. But this time it's like, I think I was so attached to it because like I felt it get better and then it like just fell back down again. And so it's like, I just want my hair to be healthy, the way it's supposed to be, curly, the way it's supposed to be, just natural. Leave it alone. And I mean, I feel like I've made progress, but I'm not taking this hat off because that's a little embarrassing right now. I'll show y'all some like pictures from before, the middle, and all that other stuff whenever I actually go and see this lady to cut my hair. But yeah, like it absolutely makes me sick to my stomach every time I look at my head, and I'm like, why does my hair look like this? Like, there's no amount of combing, there's no amount of brushing, there's a few styles that make it look okay, but even at that, it's still so goddamn hard. Like, and then on top of that too, the thinness of it all, I'm out here looking like somebody's great Betty Ann grandma. Be fucking for real. Like, why is my hair looking like this? And I am only in my 30s. It's just sad. It's sad. So we're gonna see what happens Friday. And again, I mean, if I'm able to too, like if she lets me, I'll go in there and record it with y'all just so y'all see what happens. But man, makes me mad just thinking about it. But I'm be done. I'm gonna be happy that it's all done and like I am on the path of healthy hair again versus me trying to accommodate what I have now. So, yeah. I'm a little scared though, y'all. Oh my Lanta. That's another thing too, right? I like wigs and I like braids and I like all that. If y'all see me with those for a minute, it's because I chop my hair too. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's too cold to kind of have like not have no hair right now. You know what I'm saying? It's like 30 some degrees in Ohio. And I know like and this is coming from someone who has lived in Ohio for a couple years now. This ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? When it got to them ones, twos, and threes, I just knew my nipple was gonna fall off. On God, I did. I was gonna walk outside and it was gonna get rocked up, and then it was just gonna pop off, and I was gonna be sad as shit because I do want another kid one day, and I breastfeed. So like, what is that gonna look like realistically if my nipple just falls off because it's too cold outside? You know, some sad shit. Sad. Um, but yeah. All right. I will. I'll let y'all go. I'm about to go finish getting ready for work, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace. Have a good day.